What's up guys? It is our final day here in Estonia and right now we are about 50 minutes outside of Tartu and we are checking out this thing called Skoda or something. Right now we're actually with Lauri and Anna. I spoke at a big event yesterday by the name of Startup here in Tartu, and Lauri is the one who coordinated the entire event, so he's been like running on overdrive for months now. So today's like his first day to actually like relax and unwind and celebrate what was an amazing event. He sold it out. It was 2,500 people to 2,800 people there, so a really big turnout. And yeah, we had the pleasure of speaking at the event. I was one of the keynote speakers. I also held a workshop. Laura held a workshop. I'm so sorry. Laura dropped her new iPhone and it cracked.
Well, no, I didn't. It was in my pocket.
Well, you dropped it.
Well, I didn't drop it. It was in my pocket, and my pocket wasn't open.
Her pocket
And when I went to go grab my coat from the cart, it fell on the ground and cracked like the bottom.
I'm sorry.
This is a cell phone. Threw it on the ground.
Check that out, guys. So there's little water droplets that are frozen right at the end here. Cool. It's like little mini icicles. Lauri, welcome to the vlog, man.
Hi.
You reached out to me, I don't know, 8 or 9 months ago.
Yeah.
So he is the one who has set up this entire startup conference. You killed it.
Thank you.
And this is Anna.
Hey.
Anna, you're from Tallinn?
Yes, I live in
Yeah. So I've got some pretty awesome tour guides today. Just some nice Estonian nature.
Without a doubt, coming out into nature is one of the neatest things there is to do. But you also have to be careful. That's why I always try to pack a gun.
How frozen it is?
I was standing on a frozen pond the other day.
Yeah?
Probably wasn't a good idea, but I didn't fall through.
Probably not. They're always like in Estonia telling like don't go underwater or even if it's frozen.
Yeah, I don't. That wasn't cool at all.
At least I tried.
And now that you're gone, I'm thinking about old times. I've waited so long.
There's like sacred forests in
Yeah.
Estonia. So my grandmother goes there and you can put like stuff on the leaves, like just like ribbons. And like we went there when I was little and like they still believe in the nature and like the healing power of nature and stuff.
Oh.
Like that.
So do people like pray to the trees kind of thing, or?
In the, like not right now, but in the old times,
Maybe,
like a little bit.
Yeah. The holy spot, right here.
Well, we're not religious.
Like kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Anna was just telling me that basically Estonia is very unaffiliated from any religion. They have like almost no religious ties. But the one thing they kind of have, and it was more so in the past, was they were very spiritually connected to the nature. And so while they didn't like pray to trees, like they basically found spiritual healing through being in the nature. And that would be kind of like the Estonian religion back in the day. Nature, welcome to nature.
Look at this. This is an aspen. You can tell that it's an aspen tree because of the way it is. Wow.
Estonia vibes 2016. So you look like you're about to drop a fat mixtape. Yeah. The Estonian way. Alright guys, flight school is in session. Laura's flying the drone. Just kind of go with it, learn as you go.
Wow, it looks like a party in the sky. Down the path,
We've got another
first successful flight.
Yeah, you didn't crash it.
I know. The only reason I'm doing it now is because you don't care about this drone, and so I don't have that fear of crashing it. Like if I did, it wouldn't be the end of the world. At least, in my opinion, I don't think you'd kill me quite as much as when you first got it.
Yeah, if you crashed my Mavic, I'd be a lot more upset. This is a learner's kit, and how are you finding it? It's pretty cool.
It's cool. It's awesome.
Is this your first time flying?
Yeah.
Guys, check out these paw prints. Either it's just someone's big dog, or it kind of looks like a mountain lion. So you don't have mountains here, so that wouldn't be.
No,
A ridge line.
I think it's some.
Just a dog.
No, dog doesn't have so big paws.
What would it be?
I know, like lynx maybe?
Ooh.
This isn't much of a big boy. I don't want to kill the animal, but I do want to warn it and say, hey, I think you're pretty neat, but I respect your distance. How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
Guys, this is our ride, the Lux Lounge. So I actually get like a weird excitement out of going on long bus rides, long plane rides. It gives me an awesome opportunity to get work done with like no distractions. And apparently this bus is Wi-Fi and like it's just super swaggy, so. Take care, man.
Bye.
Congratulations on an amazing conference. Bye, guys. There's so much leg room. Laura, how you doing up there? Yeah. That was such an easy way to get back. I thought it was gonna be way more of a trek to get back.
Like 5 hours, like Vietnam bus style.
No, that was a really nice bus. The guy had the Russian taxi driver starter kit. He had one of those dash cams. You always see them on YouTube, the big fights, the brawls, the road rages that go on, and they're all filmed in Russia because of the dash cam. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just search Russian dash cam on YouTube and you'll be in for a good time. Bye, Estonia. So we're right now in Frankfurt, Germany, and I want to tell you guys one of the biggest scares I've had in a long time. I'm not going to say ever, but in a long time. So we went through the security check at the Tallinn airport, and they were like really examined everything because I have a lot of electronic gear, so it looks kind of funny on the scanner. And so Laura and I got disoriented. Basically, like, Laura was in a panic. She rushed to the gate to make sure that they weren't going to leave without us because we were running a little tight. We weren't that tight, but we just wanted to make sure. So Laura left before. She's like, oh, I'm gonna leave your bag here, but I was dealing with security, so I was like really scrambled, not thinking. And then whatever, we clear security. I'm heading towards the gate. We board the plane, and then I'm looking for my chapstick. And by the way, I still lost my chapstick. I have no idea where it is, which sucks. I paid $9 for it at the Perth Air. Anyways, didn't know where my chapstick was, and then it made me think, oh, maybe it's in the other bag. And then I look at Laura, I'm like, where's the other bag? And neither of us had the bag. And the plane was already on like last boarding call. Like, basically we had walked like 10 minutes to get to the plane, and I'm like, where on earth is the bag? It wasn't near the boarding gate, it wasn't anywhere near there. And of course the next thing I thought of was it must be near the security check. And at this point I didn't remember that Laura had left the bag there. And so I'm freaking out. I basically like had the biggest moment of panic, not really remembering if it would be there or not, but I sprinted all the way there. And to give you some context, this bag right here, it has my 5D, it has all my L glass, it has a few other knickknacks and paddywhacks, and altogether, I mean, there's thousands of dollars worth of stuff in there. And so that was terrifying. But even scarier than that was the fact that my hard drive is in there. And if I couldn't get my hard drive back, first of all, my Bali series would be over. My How to Travel Bali wouldn't be able to come out. Everything I shot in Australia would not exist anymore. That was my biggest concern, was that I had lost my hard drive. That footage I actually storing in my hard drive, it's worth more than all my camera gear, even financially speaking, because there's different ways that I will turn that footage into revenue. If I were to guess the value of that hard drive, it's worth $10,000 to me. I could have lost like 15 grand this morning. I didn't. I'm so glad. I had like the biggest heart attack. I sprinted as fast I could. I got my bag, sprinted back to the plane. The pilot kindly had waited for me. Now about to board our final flight of the day. It's gonna be a pretty easy way to get home considering how long it took to get here. So yeah, we're flying Frankfurt to Vancouver, and we should be home in like, I think it's like a 13-hour flight, maybe it's less. This is the end of the vlog. Let's get lost again tomorrow.
Fan of the day.